Okay, I just want to test my microphone. If I can hear. Okay, I want to test my microphone again. Okay, I want to test my microphone again. Why aren't you connected? Why aren't you connected? Why aren't you connected? Thank you. So I really don't know if this is changing anything. Does this do anything? Mm, maybe. Should I put it lower? That don't help. I don't know, maybe I just need a completely different microphone. Yeah, alright, let me see. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, it kinda don't sound too bad. Maybe turn the volume down a little bit. Or is it the desktop audio too that's making it like that? Wait a minute. Oh, it was because it was double. So the desktop and okay, I'm smart. Uh, okay. So I got the microphone set up right. Okay. Now let me just go on Twitch, change my whatchamacallit. This isn't a test stream anymore. Everything looked pretty good. All right. I got some feedback from my mom about what to work on. I feel like the window is decent enough. 'Cause if I get it too small, then I get blurry. And she also told me I should have introduced the game Um, which I wasn't really. I don't know. Like I can't. I know I sound good, so I don't need to listen to me echo in my ear. But basically, I wasn't really sure about what to commentate because it was my first. I keep saying first. It's not my first stream because I've streamed before. I just wasn't really too sure about what to say because I'm still getting back into it. Oh man, that did not help with my glasses. But I'm still, getting back into it. So I was just more so just focused on playing the game. And, I talked a little bit about it, but I didn't really explain a whole lot of the actual game. So basically, um, this is Back for Blood, obviously. Um, sorry, I always get weird when it comes to like just recording. I even do this when I do my YouTube videos. But basically, this game is Back for Blood. It's made by Turtle Rock Studios, the same people that made Left 4 Dead, or at least worked on Left 4 Dead. I'm sure it was Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, because there are a lot of aspects of both games that I see. Like some of the maps kind of remind me of like um certain maps from the game, from the games, and trying to watch it on my phone too. Okay. So basically, it's a first-person shooter game, as I'm sure you could tell from, well, just the fact that it's first person here, and the fact that it's just a shooting game. It's a zombie survival game. Um, basically, what I gather from the story is the fact that there are, I can't remember off the top of my head how many people are there. 12 cleaners. They're basically the game survivors. And, I play as Tala. She's one of my favorites, but she was added in like literally as the last character of the DLC. They've ended supporting this game, so she's the last character they're gonna add. But I like, her character design, her personality. Um, and each cleaner comes with their own abilities. You can see in the top right, it says Tala's attacks cause targets to bleed because she comes with a bow. I've obviously switched out the bow for pistol, and it's a pistol that if you kill like the Redden, which is they're zombies, you can get money. And I have a card deck that's basically a copper run, so it helps me get extra copper, which is the game's currency, and supply points, which you can use to get like costumes and stuff. But it's basically it implies it's not implied. It's a card system that each card has different abilities and effects. Like Prophet Dan is on my team. He has an ability where if cleaners get incapacitated, they when they get revived, they get um different abilities or different things happen. Like I think one time I got incapacitated and a lot of coins came. once I got revived or stuff like that. And then obviously here you can change their costumes, look at their character models. I've already pretty much got like a full costume for each character, at least based on what I like. This is Taller Zone. You saw Prophet Dance. I don't feel like I should go through all of them. Like you kind of just see them. Like the more I play this game and the different characters, you'll see them more. Oh, I do have my microphone down here, which the audio wasn't too bad, but um, yeah. And actually, decks, campaign decks. So it's like I have my own decks. The one that I did was Copper Run, which just has all these different things with stats and stuff. But then I made other ones. You can obviously go through and make it based on whatever you want, like offense, stamina, money, like I did stuff like that. Each card kind of has its positives, some have its negatives. But yeah, it's a card based system, and then you'll see. Actually, I can just go from here to continue my campaign. You'll see in the beginning of each like mission, which I was already reading the cards out, but you'll see it's kind of like Left 4 Dead in the fact that they depending on how your run goes in Left 4 Dead, like it'll determine how difficult the game will be. But you don't know. It was a system. I forgot what they called it, but it was a system that they had where, like, if it's going too easy, then they'll implement a tank, or they'll all of a sudden a horde. These are pretty much that system put into card form. Like it'll tell you ahead of time, but it'll still have extra cards that'll come later on and change up your gameplay. So it's supposed to be like in Left 4 Dead how no particular run is supposed to be the same, then you get these cards that change that. And I think in burn cards is basically like a one-time use. I think I looked at one the last time I played, but I didn't get it. But it's like different ones you can use it one time. I usually don't use them. That's why I got so many of them. I don't really feel like there's necessarily a purpose in using them unless like you have an extra continue when you're on a really hard difficulty. You already done died twice. But then like guns, or you can get a higher quality attachment or higher quality type of weapon. I don't really like, I just make my weapons. As you see, the more money I get, the more stuff. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, that's just for if you need like extra, because I don't even remember if I showed it in my run, but typically you could get like a certain number of cards you can get in the beginning. It's like health, stamina, copper, and I think that's it. You could pick like 3 or 4 depending on what difficulty you get. And then this is like an extra. If you need an extra boost, you get a burn card. And essentially, you
We've lost
basically
contact with
play.
the supply team
I
working
can
on
talk.
repairs at the old diner across town. I need you to find their cargo and get it delivered. We need that place up and running.
You still got all the meds locked up there?
The generator's out, but the refrigeration unit and the meds are still secure. We need to act quickly, or a lot of those people you just rescued won't make it.
You heard me, man. Now go find those supplies and get that place fixed up.
And then you do have these different things you can buy, which, like I said, you've already seen. But basically,
How's it
as
going until we
the
can get those people back on their feet, Doctor?
Fortunately, the majority were just minor injuries. The truth is, a good percentage of them aren't going to be fit for duty for a while.
We can't afford dead weight, especially right now. This could just be the start. We've never seen the Ridden behave like this.
Unfortunately, no matter how dire the situation is, it doesn't affect my diagnosis. Maybe some of them will be able to do short guard shifts in a week or so. Maybe. But any excursions are out of the question.
God damn it, that only leaves me with a couple of operational cleaner squads.
I'm afraid you'll have to work with what you've got right now.
How's Miller?
I'm sorry, he didn't make it.
Do you have any good news for me?
Yes. Thanks to your cleaners, a lot of people lived that wouldn't have.
I'll need to keep Coach here now. I'll assign Pelissaro to field duty.
We were lucky this time. But we need to be ready in case this happens again.
We're going to have to be more than ready if we're going to have a fighting chance. It's time we took action, and you need to be prepared. Is there anything else you need, Doctor?
More staff with surgical experience. Whatever happened to Rogers? He was a doctor, wasn't he? I haven't seen him lurking around for ages.
I'm afraid you'll have to make do with what you've got for now.
I'm tired.
Felt. So basically, at least in the first mission, you're basically getting like an introduction to the different cleaners. Like I said, in the first part, Tala isn't really considered in anything other than chapter 6, because that's when she debuts. But we're basically going on different excursions to rescue
Really appreciate
people
that you guys are with me on this.
from different facilities. Like you saw in the first part, we went to a hotel to rescue survivors, which I kind of skipped through because I got into the Ridden cave. But you're going through different levels, kind of bringing people back to civilization, boosting up your defenses.
Keep bleeding.
Crap. I already failed the first part of the mission without. And you get different objectives as you see up top left. The very top left, like head into town, that's just, you know, what you're gonna do. These other ones are optionary. Optional. I don't know where optionary came from. But they're optional. But you see I failed the second one because the snitch called the horde. I don't know what I was thinking about. And then you can see that police car. If I would have touched it, it would have set off another horde.
You lose anyone?
Want a bite? There's leftovers.
And I cannot really see. I guess because I got the window open, the light out, and everything. Because I mean, that's kind of the whole point of. That's kind of the whole point of the fog, is it being darker. It was really bright on the stream. Oh, look what I did.
Something doesn't feel right.
Oh, another thing I think I should explain, which I should probably just wait until you see one again so I can say something about it.
Stand still, or I'll hurt you some more.
How? What the heck?
I'm surrounded.
Another snitch.
You're good people, Sam.
Great.
Get over there.
Great. Great. These doors are like little secret doors. You can get more coins and stuff. I got that. But you have to use a toolkit, which you see I try to get at the beginning of every mission. Or at least everyone that isn't like the Ridden Cave, because there's no doors like that on there. Where we came from there.
They'll be back. They always come back.
Propane tank there.
But right now, we're looking for a supply box, which can spawn in different areas on the map. A lot of times I just get to a point where I just look around until it basically says, hey, it's right here. I didn't even realize what that was. Like, you could climb up here some way. Nope.
Never look a gift horse in the mouth.
But sometimes it'd be like something you could climb up there with. But unless I'm thinking of the wrong map, but I don't think I am. Oh, speaking of the devil, this is a warp chest as opposed to like a regular chest, which is one of
See
Tala's
that?
abilities or something that comes with her. I think Prophet Dan also gets it, but it's like you like no risk, no reward basically. You get a condition which you can see next to my health, which I already forgot what it was, but you get like a little uh debuff, I guess you could call it. But you also get some cool things. Like I got this pistol that, like I said, can turn any kill into copper. I don't think the gun that I have is like that. Oh, I'm going backwards. That's also the other thing. I get lost. So a lot of times the game will just be like, hey, look here. This is where the objective is. See? It's in a place I wouldn't even have looked. And something said to look over here first.
Dead end.
And I definitely didn't. Wait, what? It said something about a first aid. Oh.
Is that it? They're all dead. All of them?
How? I was nowhere near it.
Great. Company. Through here. This doesn't feel good. Finish. I would give us a B plus, at least.
Now, I kind of hate these two missions just because of that little box. Because as you can see, you can only like push, which I have a card that turns the push back into a knife. It doesn't normally come like that. But if I didn't have that, I'd be, ugh. Like literally on harder difficulties, I have to just throw the box and start blasting shit just to make it through. This is also a finale I'm not a big fan of. But huh, I don't know why I just looked at that like I'm not looking at my stream on two different devices at that. Let's see. Oh, this is also convenient if you don't want to use up your health. But the only thing is, depending on which difficulty you get, you only get like one free use before you have to pay for it, which ain't bad when you got as much copper as I do. I don't remember if I need a toolbox, but I'll get it just in case. Actually, you don't. Yeah, well, I gotta take this.
Bunker! Score on tour!
What's that?
Stay down.
Yeah, I needed this.
Where is it today? Okay.
Want a bite? There's leftovers.
Anything in this car?
Oh, it's like that.
Trouble ahead. I can sense it.
Oh wow, I forgot I literally came up this way. And I forgot to even.
Let's move now.
Shit! Reloading! That lobber is seriously pissing me off!
Oh, I was wrong. I guess that was one of the things when I usually play it. I'm thinking, oh, there ain't no door. I need to use that for. Then I'd be wrong every time. Actual equipment. I sure tossed it like it wasn't.
Score on tour! Go! There's a whistle. Hey, Tala, you ready to call in that Gimme. thing of yours? Watch my back.
Oh, Carly actually said something. Well, I guess it's not related to the mission. And another one of Talla's abilities is she can call in a tall boy, which I also think is kind of cool. But you can also accidentally kill him too.
What's in here?
The leftovers! Rejoice! For the wicked have been cast aside, and the righteous have been rewarded with eternal glory!
You need to get that generator up and running, but be prepared when you do, because every ridden in the vicinity is going to come running.
There's never really a good place to put this.
I'll take it. Grenade out! Shit. Here comes trouble.
Too ugly to make a trophy out of.
What the fuck? My bad! Aim for the head! Press the ramp down!
Yeah.
Gas can. Get on. Thanks.
Come over here!
I had the circle button like I could just do an impromptu dodge or something. Oops. Well, if I already triggered the alarm, I might as well. Oh, the coin's gone. Breaker. See, like how a corruption card just got added. So now we got another threat to deal with. Ow. Oh, was I shooting Dan the whole time? See, this is what I mean. Oh,
Hold up. You nearly lost me.
We got the bastard on the roof! Nearly done.
Grenade out. Stand down. We're in this together.
several frag grenades appear. See, that's one of his abilities.
Draws up like flag.
So I say now.
Good job, people. Now go get some rest. You've earned it. I'll meet you back here after you've freshened up.
Now we got a whole nother bit of civilization added. Skin. Yeah. Right. Cost of, I want to say avarice. Avarice. Avarice, probably. It's basically my kryptonite because I like to get copper. So this is basically, you will get, let's see. It say for each pile picked up, the player's damage resistance is reduced by 5%. For every 100 copper carried by any player, move speed, and sprint efficiency are reduced by 2%. And that's the worst for me because I don't care. I'm gonna pick up every pile of copper I see. And then they give you these huge piles of copper. And come to think of it, I already got over thousands of copper as is, so I'm already starting with a handicap. The safety first, everybody completes without getting incapacitated. And that's kind of the thing with the cards. They'll work with each other against you in a sense. Like if I was on the higher, like I think I talked about it in the part 1 in the hotel mission. If you're on high difficulty, it'll have the card the move in silence one, basically, where don't set off any alarms or anything like that. And then the door that you literally have to go to or have to go through will be an alarm door, so you automatically fail that. So it's an interesting system, and they said they're supposed to be, even though they're not continuing work on this game, they said, or I've heard rumors that they're still working on other games. Good lord, we got demolished.
Red have been showing up in increasing numbers around Finleyville, and I think I know why. We've identified what we believe is a major infected incursion point at the old Blue Dog mine. Belisaro took a team out there. Last transmission we received from them was that they were approaching the mine but facing heavy opposition.
Why, Chief, where'd you send Belisaro? Boy's still wet behind the ears.
So I needed someone that followed orders.
Can't win a war of attrition against the ridden. Should have sent us. That's all there is to it.
I needed people I can trust. You want to earn mine again? Find out what happened to them and seal Blue Dog mine.
But yeah, I was about to say that honestly, I hope that they continue to implement this system And as you can see, I'm already at like 30 speed deficiency just because of how much copper I have. Oops. But yeah, I hope they continue the system. I'm kind of sad that I jumped on this game too late. Not that I think my one, extra purchase would have done anything to save the game, but I was too busy and well, it's not Left 4 Dead. Plus, I wasn't really
Hey,
interested
give me a
in the
gift, 'cause
gameplay,
I can't take this.
watching other people play it. 'Cause I was like, I'm not gonna play this online.
This won't hurt.
Taking a second here.
One of the good things though about it, not playing it online, is the fact that if you die as your character, you can pretty much continue playing as another character until everybody dies.
I'd say clean kill, but it never ends.
Which you might still be able to do online, like if it was just you and a friend, and when they all die, you can play somebody else until y'all revive. But like I say, I don't play online, so I don't know how that works. Because with Left 4 Dead, once you die, mission start. Which is another thing, at least with Left 4 Dead, you can redo the mission as many times as you want until you make it through. With Back 4 Blood, you're basically on a limited life system. Which I guess keeps it fair in a sense. You can't get used to any specific like setup for the map because it's like, okay, well, you get two tries, and now next time you play it, it's not going to be the same. But that's also one of the kind of downfalls about trying to play on higher difficulties, because technically they have your runs from previous attempts and you could just continue from there and get a little bit easier of a start. But I like to go like all the way through. At least I say that, but when I first started playing this game, I was literally playing it. I was working essentially overnight and would play it through the night. And when I was getting used to it, it took me a lot longer to get through the campaigns. So I was just like, okay, this is a long, especially this first chapter's long. See, now my damage resistance is going down too. But I like this game. It's obviously it's not gonna be like Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead is always gonna have a special place in my heart, and it is the only reason I would consider getting an Xbox is to play Left 4 Dead in its glory. But it's still, I like it. I just wish it would have gotten more support, like as far as DLC. I really want to know if they had like a 4th DLC, because I think they already had 3. If they had a 4th thing, what would it have looked like? What type of characters would they have added? What,
Cross country will save you time on foot. Here's hoping you can drive back with Pelisaro and the rest of his team.
I don't know if you can hear that sound because I barely hear it since my volume is low. But that's just, I guess it's a glitch. Because I would get that, like, on occasion. Like, something happened, something would explode, and then the sound just goes weird. You know what's crazy too? Like, I'm pretty sure you've seen, I'm playing this on PlayStation Plus. But I bought this game, like the disc copy, but I bought the European version somehow. So I couldn't get all the DLC and stuff that I wanted. So I just ended up getting it on PlayStation Plus. This is random tidbit of information.
Once again, I gotta do everything.
We got a stalker.
Reloading.
They're fighting today. Grateful to you.
You know, it took me forever to also do this mission for a couple reasons. One, I got lost. Not really lost, but I didn't know there was literally a path down here. So I would go, I get to this point, I went up the bridge, got a little whatever was up
Watch
there,
out. That thing's like a ridden alarm.
went around here, went back around, and was like, okay, I'm going in circles. Where am I supposed to go?
Hold still now. Cheers.
And the sound went out again.
Keep bleeding.
And stay down.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. But yeah, I do that for a while, and then there's a second part on here.
Kind of organic mass near you. A nest, he called it. Do not hesitate to remove those things from the face of this planet.
Watch out. Red.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Oh, yes.
Here. Picked it up for yourself.
Ooh, gimme.
That's another thing that I didn't notice. But your teammates, you got a written cave. I'm not gonna go through it just to show you guys where I got stuck at. Or not even where I got stuck at, where I died at the first time I did this map. But I was gonna say, your
What's my back?
teammates can give you ammo and stuff when you're running low, which I didn't know was a thing. At least I didn't know how active they were about giving you ammo.
There.
'Cause I don't know how to give it back if they needed it.
Hey, something's happening. Over there! Four on four! I'm covered in hot stuff, not locked!
Say a prayer.
Got a stalker!
I was gonna say, if you notice,
Watch your aim. I didn't
you
mean
know
that.
you're not
It
supposed to
wasn't
get
personal.
the popper, because once you get closer to it, it get all dark, like you get tunnel vision, which I thought was interesting. Even for like this little amount.
Say that again. Oh, aye, aye. The fatherly life said, they're all dead.
Good lord.
Ugh, I do not like all this blood.
Seriously?
Fuck this. Keep bleeding. That was like a big, wet, gross stampede. What's that? Coming in. Down. Reloading.
I got it.
Thanks.
Leftovers here. Eat up.
Found some intel.
The hell with this.
Incoming.
Run! Smoke! Just burn all over me! Stalker, close by! I'd say clean kill, but it never is.
Alright, so when I do eventually make it over there. Hmm, hmm.
Ammo!
I'll take it.
Found leftovers!
So you see this bridge right here. My first instinct was, oh, we gotta get the last part before I can get over here. So I walked over here for nothing. So I'm like, okay, maybe something is gonna fall and, you know, make a bridge. I didn't jump down that bridge. Well, let's just say I was wrong.
Stalker, go get separated!
Was it in the farm? Just-
Shoot balls in your brain!
I got this. I got this.
Does it look like it's on top of the farm?
Less breathing, more bleeding. Drop in some fucking dice.
So you can't jump on top of this, so where does it go? What the heck?
Put that on. I can see you need it.
Okay, where does it go? Am I tripping?
Strap that armor on.
See, I never, like, even the nodes come in a different spot, so I never knew it was one on top that could pop up. Now we can go to this one on the bridge.
See if this
You see all of that, bro. There's a little thing that you're gonna see that floats right there. Floats all the way to that bridge. My thing was, this bridge looks like if I just crawl in the water, I can jump over there. Went in the water, died. Tried to cheat the mission, didn't understand what I needed to do, died. Just to find out that you have to get all 3 of those nodes to get that one on the bridge. And then that thing floats all the way over there to make a bridge. And you see how neatly it went into place? It's like the game was mocking me. But yeah, that was some of my experience playing this game, just being lost most of the time. Like even playing some of the later chapters that I'm still newer to. I was trying to play it on the
What's up
highest
with the...
difficulty and just to see how far I'd go. Got stuck, died multiple times, played it on easy difficulty, realized where I was going wrong,
Lose anyone?
and there it goes again. Seriously, I don't know the cause of that.
Get back! This doesn't feel good. Reaper!
Got some leftovers.
Round here.
Crap! Soccer close by!
Time to take a dirt nap.
Keep bleeding! Gotta reload! Gross! This is fucking gross!
Am I literally not allowed to grab the pop it? Jesus Christ. Am I literally not allowed to grab the copper?
Let's
Thank
get your
you.
bandaged up.
Stand still.
Charlie?
Won't hurt you say.
I don't know if that's a glitch or what. Okay, it gotta be a glitch. So how could I grab that and not the other one? Tempting me. It's such a shame. Anyway, I'm ready to get this mission over with so I can get this cost of avarice off me.
Well, get in if you're gonna.
Can't believe we pulled that off.
Alright. Log again. Silence is golden. We'll see how long that lasts.
My husband doesn't have a family on that, so get what you need and be on your way. would probably clear up by itself, but
Down to that place they set up at fairgrounds anyways. My band wanted none of that.
can't trust those government types.
Isn't that right, honey?
Sadly, you can't trust many folks these days.
Now, you'll excuse us? We'd appreciate it if you moved on.
Hey, Vanessa. How you and Ben doing? Don't worry about us. Just grabbing supplies and be out of your hair.
She literally just said how Ben doing. I'm just wondering where is Ben at. I feel like Ben's probably infected, but ain't none of my business. I do like. Wait, why are you? Okay. I do like too how
Did you get some lights on?
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
a lot of times,
Anything in this car?
the
Worst things up ahead, no doubt. Let's keep your thoughts on that.
save points are basically like
Keep bleeding.
what other survivors and how they make commentary based on when you're entering, when you're leaving,
It's been
you know,
blocked since the collapse. You'll have to find a way through.
because with Left 4 Dead, you're in there.
Trouble
So I'm
ahead.
tired.
Hey.
But you're just in there. The only people that talk are you and the other survivors. So I just think it's kind of interesting, get more human interaction, actually seeing them as opposed to hearing them on the radio. You never really see them. Oh.
Watch out! Cruiser!
I got a pipe bomb just bounce like right off his shoulder.
I'll check the car.
How did I shoot between his legs?
Tow truck over here might be just the ticket. Propane tank over there.
No risk, no reward.
I think if you I think if you use the toolkit, you probably wouldn't. Highlights targets and increase damage dealt to them by 20%. I think that's already what I have. And just go down 5 primary stars or whatever.
Really?
Like that shot?
Over 2. We've lost contact with a number of survivors in your area. They were reporting sightings of some new kind of ridden.
Score on board!
I didn't even know there was a door right here.
Reloading! Freaker! Reminds me of my brother's wedding.
Anything in this car?
Propane here.
That's what I also want to say too. Like as far as story and the written and everything, I think it's interesting that they decided to go with
Gas
worms
can.
as being the cause of the infection. At least from the lore that I've looked up. Like once I got really interested in this game, I started looking up lore, which stuff you could get from basic trailers. It
I got a
started with a
feeling something's
worm,
tracking us.
it got into
Has
the
been for
water,
a
started
while.
infecting people faster. But then what really interests me is the DLC, specifically the DLC that Tala comes from, because you kind of get hints of it in DLC 5 that Prophet Dan comes from. But it's like a cult of the worm. It's like people that they purposely infect and
There's
mutate
a shelter up ahead.
with
Other
worms to
reports
see
of
what
it won't
type
abandon.
of
But be careful.
mutations they
Some people
are.
like to leave
And it's
parting
like
gifts to the
literally a
rich
cult.
or the over-inquisitive. Place is falling apart. So you'll
It's
have to secure it before you bunk down.
interesting what you see. And because Tala and her brother, spoiler alert, are people that were part of the cult of the worm, but they were either immune, because her brother like mutated, but he's still human. He has his, or as human as he can be, he still has his human consciousness and everything, whereas Tala can manipulate tall boys, but she uses a lot of science behind it. So I don't know how much of that is the worm or just her being smart. But
Going in.
I still have a toolkit.
Hope there's good stuff in here.
Want a bite? There's
Like I just
leftovers.
thought that was interesting because of, you know, as far as Left 4 Dead, you see the special mutations. That's kind of it. I never really got a chance to get into the why. Like I think I watched, what's his name, Wild Such Gaming, and he did a video about the mutations, but you know it wasn't really something explored in the game per se. It was just like, oh, you got a tank, probably somebody that was using steroids and just got hyper mutated. You know, makes sense. I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling. I just think it's interesting what they could have done. Like at the end of chapter 6, it's like everything is happy and all that, which chapter 4 ended the same way. But it was like there's more, you know. You still have the mother of the cult
That
of
was
the worm
a lot of
free.
bad things.
It seems like she has a plan for what she wants to do, but we might not get to see it unless there's, like I said before, a continuation of at least the story, the characters come back, you know, something. Which, you know, I kind of doubt we'll see. But
There.
Crazy bastards wake up late. Bring every vehicle for miles.
Secure the windows. Fuck this.
Another skin. I wonder how long it'll be before I run out of skins to get. It's crazy how much time can pass just playing this game. Because that was another reason why it's like, man, I gotta do this in parts when I was first playing it. And this is like easier difficulty too. Man, it's ferocious boss. If it's an ogre, it'd be a little difficult. But the breaker and the hag aren't too bad. Breaker is really bad when you have higher difficulty. The hag so far is never really that hard. Unless they got like a super mutation of her that I just haven't met yet. I can't get no more of the. How many offensive slots? How many offensive slots could I get then? Like, do I really need 5 bombs? I barely use 2
Okay,
bombs.
back to the grindhouse. Only happy when it rains. Keep bleeding!
You ain't getting me!
Reloading! Ah, gross! This is fucking gross! You got a sleeper!
They're all around me!
Another case of the door that you had to get out of. Breaker. Wonderful.
Say a prayer!
Everything's fine. Creepy when they look at you like that. Death.
You enjoyed it!
Tornado.
I get to go now. I've seen him do a very
Incoming. Get down.
This is the one occasion where I ever used 5 bombs at once.
Your aim is as true as the light of our... Watch out! Stinger!
It's done.
What's up with that?
The crows are the worst because they could just sneak up on you without you even knowing it.
Ammo cache here. No way through.
Well, I say they can sneak up on you, but it's really, I don't pay attention.
Expect heavy opposition as you approach the mine. You need to push through. Don't get bogged down in a fight you can't win.
I'll take the car. Something doesn't feel right. Less breathing, more bleeding. Reloading. Over there.
Holy hell! Watch out! Red! You heard a friendly fire? This ain't gonna be too friendly if you keep that shit up.
Sorry, I'm hypoglycemic. Quiet. heard something. Eat it!
French over there!
Anything in this car? Guess who's coming to dinner? Ooh, gimme.
Watch out, Stinger!
Yeah, what the heck?
So, I missed the news right there at the end. Never a big TV fan of recent events. I've been wondering again how all this started.
Trouble ahead. I can sense it.
No, I know I'm not playing Carly, but you can hear her saying, like, she can sense danger. That's why you usually hear her saying, like, something's up, I can feel it. Which a lot of times, you know, she's right. If you're playing her, you can see threats, like, further away. It'll be highlighted.
Watch where you're swinging that.
Keep bleeding!
And then, like, if a horde's coming up, then she'll say, like, you know, danger's coming or something like that.
Reloading! Thought I'd seen it all. Watch out!
Mind your step.
And then with these, it's like if you do it too quick, then they won't load all the way.
Smoke detector, fella!
Always one.
Another day in paradise.
I was just about to say, I know it's one of these doors out here. So it's like for some of them, the location changes, but in other places, they're always in the same spot.
Need to find a path.
Well, I'm not gonna wait for you.
Yeah, I needed this.
Is it supposed to lift the car or does it drop the car? I don't remember. That just seems a little too fast. What's with all the tall buildings? I'm pretty sure that's one of the cars, but good lord. I'm not gonna say nothing because it just popped into my head and I already know what's gonna happen. Wait. Oh, that's right. That's right. 'Cause I was gonna say, man, we haven't even encountered a boss yet, and I forgot we already dealt with the breaker. I don't know if I had a brain
Something's off.
fart or it's like usually I end up dealing with like more than one on higher difficulty. Like you might get a hag at the beginning of the level
Ammo here.
and then get the ogre in the next, or get the ogre and the breaker, which is too worse to deal with.
All over me. Watch my back. Gotta do what you gotta do. Phew, I'm
How do I
glad
have
that
another
over with.
toolbox? I swear I only have one. You know what? I'm gonna need that.
Light anti-armor weapons. Look, exactly what we need to take this bitch down.
Atrophy. Successful hits with this weapon apply stacking 4 damage per second.
Reminds me of my brother's
Hmm.
wedding.
No. I mean, it got enough stats to cover the damage loss, but no. Still can justify it.
Keep bleeding.
Did you hear that?
Huh.
Feels bad.
Let me guess. Yep, like I thought. I've been getting campaign text for no reason.
Gotta get up earlier than that to catch me.
Watch out! Rick!
But I was thinking, because sometimes the boss will show up here as opposed to the beginning of the mission, like the breaker did. That'd usually been the ogre.
Watch out! Stinger!
I got this. I got this. Move it.
We're on the right path.
Surprised you're still
Kill
alive.
25,000 of it. Dang.
Looks like the general was onto something.
Check this out. Boom, baby. I'm going in.
Got a bad feeling about this.
We should get some lights on. Less breathing, more bleeding.
So it automatically summoned the horde, but there was no, like, no horde sound, and all of a sudden just, okay. Oh, again, no yelling or nothing, just automatically summoned.
Off of me.
Alright, I do not need to stow that on me.
Watch out!
Put some leftovers.
Another horde.
Don't touch me.
Another horde. But it's not making the alerts. So I don't know if that's a glitch. Safe room. I don't know why I couldn't remember what it was even called. I think I called it a safe point. Same thing, but
Step up!
And stay down.
Hey, that noise wasn't one of you, was it?
all right. We're on to the last mission of this. I get 143 written. I got a title. The supply points don't even really mean anything for me at this point, because all I'm gonna get is cards that I don't use. It's the skull totems that I still need, because that's how you get costumes. "13 missions though, all in one part. One act, I think they call them. Alright.
Last I heard from Belisaro, they'd set up the gun. Now it's up to you to finish the job. Use their vehicle for exfil when you're done.
He's bleeding! Okay, we're doing this. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing this. Reloading.
Look at this. That you did.
Gimme. Finally, some action.
Now I hate this mission when it comes to higher difficulty. Because you gotta clear it out, then you gotta load it, which takes a minute. You gotta shoot it, then you gotta clear it out, and the more shots you get, the more enemies get added. Till you get to a boss level enemy. And the ogre is so annoying on this mission. Because you have to restart every time. Like here, see, you got ogre now. So your best option is probably to just go ahead and kill it. But if you're on higher difficulties, that take too long, and you getting jumped by everything else.
Damn it. Belisar shouldn't have been out here.
I'll take the big one.
Come on, now.
Prepare to piss yourself!
Gonna turn this one into my next project.
Which is exactly why I got that rocket, because I knew I was gonna need it. See? Oh wait.
One of them is on the run.
Flashbang here.
On its last legs now.
Only one winner here. Reloading.
See? It takes so darn long. You know he about to die.
Aim is as true as the light
And he's
of ours.
dead. There you go. This was only accomplished because of the fact that this was on the easier difficulty and I had a big buff. And then you can see like the the glitch. Like, I don't know what that's about. I got an emblem. There you go. So that's basically the rest of Act 1 done. I didn't know how long this was going to take as opposed to the first part. But I did just want to finish this. I guess the next stream I do will be working on part 2 because I'm not gonna say I'm not feeling it, but I'm not. So I just wanted to at least finish. And actually, let me go ahead and delete some of these campaigns. So the next run we do will be Veteran Act 2. Act 2 does have as many parts, so I may just do the next time I stream. I may just do a full, playthrough of it because I pretty much did like 3 hours for the first part, so I could probably knock this out in about 3 hours. It took an hour to do a couple, so yeah, it'll be the next thing I do. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this on YouTube as well. So for whoever, because I guess Twitch is doing a thing now where they delete VODs after like 7 days. So I just want to keep them archived on YouTube so people can watch them there, and you can follow me on Twitch. And once I start doing this consistently enough, I'll have maybe put up a post or something where I'm like, hey, I'm about to stream. You know, I figured out my mic situation. I'm assuming hopefully it still sounds good. I didn't sound check it like the whole time. But, you know, if I fix that, I really don't have anything to worry about. The gameplay looks pretty good. The sound is good. Everything. Let me see. Yeah, not even drop frames. So I'll probably either continue Back for Blood or I might do another game. Because like I said, I got games in queue that I'm waiting to actually, that I've been waiting to play on Twitch. So yeah, but anyway, that's it for this stream. That's it for this video when I post it on YouTube, and I'm out.